Welcome to e-classes of Deepole School. I am Miss Sipra and today I am going to discussing a chapter of class 5, chapter number 3, that is paragraph formatting in Word. So today we see how to format a paragraph in MS Word and how to align the text in the paragraph, then how to change paragraph spacing, then how to add paragraph borders and shading. Then after that, add bullets and numbering, indent the paragraph, change line spacing, and creating a column of text. So, you all know Microsoft Word is the most popular word processor. Okay, so this application is used to edit, type, format text, insert images and graphics in a document. So in the previous class we already learned what is the basic functions of MS Word. So today we see how to format a paragraph or paragraph formatting. A paragraph can contain one word, one sentence or multiple sentences. Okay, so in Word, a new paragraph begins when we press enter key. So we can format a paragraph by changing its alignment. So here you see this one is the paragraph spacing. So in that part we learn how to align, how to numbering or give bullets to a particularly what you select the text, then how to take put indent, then how to give line and paragraph spacing, then how to draw borders. So the first one is the bullets and numbering. So what is bullet? We have to know first. A bullet is a small symbol. So, a bullet is a small symbol in front of a line of text. Bulleted list can be used if the order of the appearance of items in the list is not important. So, we know what is bullet now. So, now we know how to give bullets to a particularly selected text. So here in the screen you see we select this text first. Okay, then after that the second step to give the bullet are on the home tab. You have to just click on the home tab and go to drop down arrow next. Then to the bullets command, a menu of bullet styles will appear. Move the mouse over the various bullet style. A live preview of the bullet style will be appear in the document. Select the bullet style you want to use. Then the text will be formatted as bulleted list. You can see here this one is the example of bulleted list. Here this one is first, second, third, fourth, this just like this. So we put bullet now in this format. Okay, then to create number list, if you want to give number list, a number list is used when the order of the items is important. Okay, to create a number list we have to follow some steps. So first one, you have to selected the text what you want to give the number list. So then after that go to the home tab. Then after that you have to go to the drop down arrow, next numbering command. Then here you see different style. So you have to just choose one from this. Okay, move the mouse over the various numbering styles, then a live preview of the numbering style will appear in the document. Select the numbering style you want to use, then text will be formatted as number list just like this. Okay, Then, to remove numbers or bullets from the list, select the list and click the bullet or number list command again. Then just your number list or what you have selected before, the bullet list is automatically removed. Then what is alignment? Alignment is the arrangement of text within the left and the right edges of a page. Text can be aligned in four different ways. So here you see the four different ways. Here the line starts from here and ends with a perfect style, that is, here all lines are starts from the left and here all lines are pointed at the center. Okay, so this one is center alignment, and here all lines are started from the or serially from the right, so this is right alignment. Then the last one, that is justified. Here the paragraph is in the same size or in a parallel way. Okay, so if we say about the definition, align left means the text is lined up along the left margin. It is the default alignment. Then the center means the text is now lined up around the midpoint. Then the right alignment means the text is lined up along with the right margin. Okay, and leaving a raised left edge. Then align justified means the text is lined up along with both the left and the right margins and none of the edges of the text appear rushed. Then how to give a text or a paragraph within what alignment you want to give. So the by default or the default paragraph alignment word is in MS Word is left alignment. So how to give or what are the steps to uh, put a paragraph with a particularly alignment what you want. So first one is you have to first select the text, then after that go to the home key and go to the paragraph options, and here you see this one is the part where you can see this is first one. Okay, this one is first one and this one is second one and this one is third one and this one is fourth one. So this one is left alignment and this one is center alignment, then this one is right alignment and this one is justified. Okay, so this is the process to put alignment on the particularly selected text. Then what is indentation? Indentation is the amount of spacing between the text and the page margins. So indentation is the amount of spacing between the text and the page margins. The indent in a Word document are indicated by the three indent markers on the ruler at the top of the document window. Okay, just like this. Here you see the four type of indent. The first one is left indent, then the second one is right indent, and the first line indent, and the last is the hanging indent. So if we talk about the left indent, you see in the above picture this one is left indent. Okay, so it defines the position of the beginning of each line of the paragraph from the left of the margin. So if we write a paragraph from here, then each and every paragraph it starts from that point. Okay, and all are with the same margin. Then if we talk about the right indent, right indent defines the position of the end of the each line of the paragraph from the right page margin. Then after that, if we say about the first line indent, then it defines the position of the first line of the paragraph from the left page margin and keeping all the lines within the left margin. Okay, so this is applied only for the first line of the paragraph. And what is hanging indent? So hanging indent defines the position of all lines of the paragraph except the first one from the left page margin. Okay, then paragraph indent marks are shown on the horizontal ruler. This one we say this one is the ruler. Okay, so if you don't see this ruler, select the view tab. Then after that, you saw a group of tick ruler just like this, and you have to just tick here. And after that, the ruler is comes now, and you see it. Okay. So what are the steps to put indentation for the text? So first one, you have to select the text to be indented. Then click on the page layout tab. Then specify the values for left and right indent in the paragraph group. More indentation option. What is more indentation option? So in that particular part, you see a small dialog box is appeared just like this. Okay, so to set more indentation options, for example, to set the first line indentation and hanging indentation, we need to open the paragraph dialog box. So click on the dialog box launcher. This one is the dialog box launcher. Then at the bottom right corner paragraph group, you see the paragraph dialog box is open now. So just like this. Okay, first you have to click here, then after that your paragraph dialog box just like this is opens. Then you have to specify the value for the left and right indent. Here you see this is the indentation option, and here you put the value. Then after that, one of the special category indentation and specify its value in by line by spin box. So to decrease indent button, indents label by moving the paragraph closer to the left margin. If you want to decrease it, then the line is just from the left side. Okay, if you want to decrease the indentation, the line is just go to the left side. Okay, and if you just increase the indentation, then the indent label shifting the paragraph towards the right margin. Okay, so now this paragraph is go this way or right. So the paragraph spacing. The paragraph spacing is the amount of space between two paragraphs. Okay, so if you select a paragraph, then indented instead of adding extra line spacing, you have to give additional space can be added before and after the paragraph by adjusting the paragraph spacing. The steps set the spacing before and after the paragraph are as follows. So first, you have to place the cursor anywhere in the paragraph. Then choose the page layout tab. Then after that, you have to go this option, that is paragraph group, and specify spacing before and after paragraph. This one is the specify spacing for before and after paragraph. Then you have to just choose one of them, that is 1.15 and 1.5, 2.0, 2.5 and 3.0. Okay, so after that, the line spacing options, choose line spacing is now putting on the paragraph, and you see on the selected paragraph the spacing will be changed. So another way to change the paragraph spacing is to access the paragraph spacing options from the drop down menu here. Okay, this small dialog box or dialog box launcher, you can see here, you also choose, or you also give the paragraph spacing. You can just select the line spacing option to open the paragraph dialog box, and after that you just put it how much space there and before the paragraph. Then line spacing. So line spacing is the amount of line vertical spacing between the lines of the paragraph, and can be specified in lines or units called points. Adding space between lines makes a document easier to read. Okay, so here you have to first select the text, and after it go to home tab. Then after that, line and paragraph spacing command, a drop down menu will be appear. Then move the mouse over the various options. A live preview of line spacing will appear in the document. Select the line spacing you want to use. Then here you see these are the 5 options of line spacing. So first one is single line spacing, that is 1.1, sorry 1.0. Then the second one, sorry 1.15, yes, this is 1.15. Then 1.15, 1.5 lines, or we can say space and a half spacing. So here line spacing for each line, that is 1.5 times that the single line spacing. Then double spacing, line spacing for each line, that is twice that of single line spacing. At least, it means minimum line spacing, that the word can adjust to accommodate large font size that would not otherwise fit within the specified spacing. Exactly, it means fix the line spacing that word does not adjust. This option makes all lines evenly spaced. Then adding a paragraph borders and shading. So adding paragraphs and shading to paragraphs can make them more attractive, organized, and easy to read. Borders are lines that you can add to the top, bottom, left, or right of the paragraphs. They are especially useful for imaging headings. So place the insertion point in the paragraph. So here you see the options of shading and bordering. This one. So first of all, you go to the insertion point of the paragraph, and here after that you see in the right corner the shading and the border option. So these are found in the home tab. So first of all you have to go to the home tab. Then after that you see the second one, or the rightest corner option, that is the border. Here you see border, bottom border, that is it starts from here. If this is a page, then this one is the border, a bottom border, and this one is the top border, and this one is the left border, and this one is the right border. Then if you select no border, there is the only plain paper is found, there is no border is used. All border, that is 1 2 3 4, this type of border. Then outside border, that is only, you see the page outline is bordered now. And inside horizontal border, inside vertical border, these are the options you can find on the border. And you also draw border. Okay, so just click one from here, and the selected text will be uh, changed, and now it is within a border. Okay, to move a border option, to just select the no border option under the border button. Then column formatting. What is column formatting? You notice the way articles are written in a newspaper, just like this. You can see here. So here the text or word can also be formatted in such a way that so that it appears in a column just the way it appears in newspapers. A column is a vertical division of text. So